Hello, welcome to Lungetastic. So second mini of the month and it's legs. So we're focusing on lots of lunge variations. You'll see behind me, I have a bench ready. You can just use any chair, stool, something to raise your leg onto. I've also got a weight. Now weights are optional today, you absolutely don't have to use them at all, especially if you're first starting out. The exercises that we're doing with the lunges are hard enough on their own to do body weight that you really don't need them. However, if you want that extra challenge and your focus is to build strength, then add in some weights. I've got one that I'm going to be using for some of the lunges. When we move to side lunges, then I will use two to frame the knee. I also have this, so a yoga block, which I'm going to use to elevate my front foot when we move to front raise lunges towards the end of the block. Again, completely optional. You can simply do a static lunge. But if you have got something, just a thick book, maybe a toddler step, or if you do happen to have a yoga block, then use that as well. Only 8 exercises. We're going to do them for 35 seconds and we're going to go around twice. I will prompt you on the slightly easier versions and the harder versions, just depending on what's right for you today. Shall we go? I'm also assuming, again, that you have warmed up. I hope you have. If you haven't, go and do it now. So, first move is a Bulgarian lunge. We're going to have our left leg forward and our right foot securely wedged onto that bench or stool, whatever you're using. You may need to jump a little bit forward. Balance. Both hips should be facing forward. Toes facing forward on both feet. The exception of the one at the back, but both in kind of a parallel formation. Formation, is that the right word? And I've got the weight in my right hand. 35 seconds. Let's go. Bend and lift, breathe in, exhale. Nearly there. You're really building up in this forward leg. Okay, switch. So switch the weight into the other hand if you're using weights, and then we bring, if you can reach, my left toes behind, right leg is forward, and let's lunge. Make sure you're balanced before you start. You can either have your toes tucked, that's how I have it, or you can have the top of your foot laying flat on the bench or chair behind you, your choice. So whatever really makes you feel slightly more secure. Oh, these are so hard. I'm totally out of puff. We've got more lunges, obviously, to go because it's Lungetastic. But we'll be off the bench next. Okay, switching arms. So we're going to take a lunge backwards with the right leg, take the foot off, and then we do a deadlift. If you're holding weights, if you're not holding weights, we're going to take the step back into the lunge and then simply, with control, touch down to the floor. Lunge back, tip. Nice and slow and controlled. Keep those muscles under tension. Squeeze and activate the core. Breathe in. Tap down anytime you need to. This is really challenging. Single leg deadlift. Last one. Okay, switch arms. So stepping back with the left leg this time. Right leg is forward. I try and do this from the side. We take that lunge back. Lift the foot up. Lengthen down, flat back. Step back and tilt. If you're not using the weight, you simply tip down to the floor and touch down. If you're doing a deadlift with a weight, you can always take it to a staggered deadlift here and keep the toes on the floor. Last one. Okay, we're moving to a side lunge now, so I'm just going to grab my other weight. I'm going to move out to the left. First of all, left leg takes a stride out, stand in, side and in. Breathe in, push through the foot to return, exhale. Frame the knee. Again, you can do this body weight. Side, push in. Moving to the other side. Push your bottom backwards. Step in. Side lunge. Step in. So your opposite leg stays diagonally straight. It's not a squat. You're lunging to the side. And then weight comes this way. Push it back to return to center. Nearly there. Okay, I'm putting one weight down. You need your block or book, and I'm going to put on my left foot onto the block. Coming to here, take a lunge back, stand, back and stand. If that feels too much, take it to a static lunge here, down and stand. Makes me slightly taller. So tall I go off camera. Amazing. Chops my head off. Oh, other side. And that's the 8. We have a quick break and we'll go back in. Okay, just switch over to the other side. So right foot's coming on this time. I'm switching hands with the weights. If you're using them, don't have to. Let's go. Remember your option to just do that static weight rather than the front-loaded rear stepping lunge. Breathe in as you step back. Exhale to come back to center. Breathe in, exhale. I've got my breathing all wrong now. Makes such a difference. Boom! Ow, ow, ow. Okay, quick drink, and then we're going again. Everyone okay? Make sure you move your equipment out of the way so you don't fall over. We are going back round to those Bulgarian lunges. Oh, my heart rate's as high as cardio right now. If you want to go body weight or just drop the weight slightly for the second round, go ahead. Or if you want to push yourself and really challenge your muscles, maybe go higher. See what's right for you. You'll know. If you're finding it really easy, get those weights up. If you're finding that you're waiting for me to go, okay, next exercise and change, then you're probably doing something right. You're ready to go again. So back into those Bulgarian lunges. We just hold one weight and I'm going to start with it in my right hand, left foot forward, right toes onto the bench. Get yourself ready and comfortable. Let's go. Lunge and stand. Lunge, stand. Oh, sweating buckets. Grit your teeth. Okay, let's switch. So right foot comes forward, left foot. Why can't I get back on there? My legs are surely more or less the same length. Let's probably not go down and stand. Breathe in, exhale. You don't need to do that wave. It's just me trying to balance. I'll wave at you. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Right, into the right hand. We are stepping back with the right leg into that rear lunge. Take the knee foot off and we deadlift. Remember, you can do this one body weight, just with a tap down, or you can have your toes firmly placed on the floor here into a staggered deadlift in case you need a little bit more support rather than the balance. Side and then in front with the weight. Here, step back, tip. Oh, we're all going to be achy tomorrow. Okay, switch arms. So stepping back now with the left leg, right foot forward. Get slightly from the side. Lunge, foot off, and we tip. Focus on that tip of lengthening through the crown of the head, lengthening through the arm. The arm stays really still. You just take it down. You don't need to do anything else with it. There's no lift. Falling over. Maybe you'll wobble. Maybe that's okay. Of course it's okay. Side lunge coming up. Oh! Ow! Okay. Moving out this time to the right this time. So the right leg is going to bend and push backwards. Grab your other weight if you're using them. Side lunge. Frame the knee. Step in. Push back and in. We are halfway through this second round already. Step to the side. Let's go. Lunge, step in, lunge, step. I've gone too early. Forgot about the 10-second break. Sorry. We're here for days. We'll all be another year older once we finish this one. Not funny, is it? At all. Oh. Don't think I've ever moaned so much. I have. Nearly there, we must be. Okay, I'm going to put one weight down. We have that front loaded or front raised lunge. Foot on, weight in hand if you're using it. Step back into the lunge, stand in, step back and stand in. Breathe in. Oh, I've only got one more after this. Talking to myself as much as you guys. Switch legs. So, right foot steps on to the block. Remember, you can do that static lunge instead. Don't need to step back with me if you don't want to. Lunge, stand in. Last one. Back, stand in. 1, kick it out of the way, weight comes down, go and cool off. Make sure you do some thigh stretches, make sure you do some glute stretches, walk around, let that heart rate come back down, and then join me next week for another leg mini. Note to self, and let this be a warning to all of you, do not do a mini fueled entirely on the ears of a lint Easter bunny. It's not pretty. See you soon.